Doctor Who The Bells of St. John, the 6th episode of Series 7, is written by Stephen Moffat and starring Matt Smith and Jenna Coleman. So Stephen Moffat said the traditional Doctor Who thing of taking something omnipresent in your life and making it sinister, if something did get in the Wi-Fi, we'd be kind of screwed. Nobody had really done it before, so he thought it's time to get kids frightened of Wi-Fi. However, he denied his plans to give a warning about technology, but rather tell an adventure story about a different way of aliens to invade, based on where audience are familiar with. So Marcus Wilson, the producer, said this episode to be urban thriller with the story set in London, Clara becoming a companion, and Wi-Fi monsters. Stephen Moffat compared the style with James Bond and The Bourne Identity. He also said the episode is an action roller coaster instead of being scary. So in the prequel, the Doctor sits on the swings talking to a little girl who reveals to be young Clara. So this episode begins with Nabil being trapped in the Wi-Fi and explaining that they're dangerous. Apparently he was played by Fadi El-Said, who later played Ramsey in Class. The scene was later reworked to accommodate a montage of location filming, and it needed a reshoot, and Fadi wasn't available, so they got Manpreet's Batshu to replace him. After the title sequence, at Columbia in 1207, the bells of St. John is ringing. Paul, Abbott and the Doctor sees a painting of Clara, the woman who died twice. In London in 2013, Clara has a problem with the internet while Angie is using her laptop. Clara has got the phone number from the woman in the shop, which turns out to be Missy, or the Master. She phoned the Doctor for help with the Wi-Fi. The moment he realises it's Clara, he quickly goes to a house. Clara doesn't know who he is. This is literally the first time Clara has met the Doctor, aka the Impossible Girl, who's a nanny. I like Clara. Her chemistry with the Doctor is nice. Eve D. Leon Allen and Cassius Carey Johnson played Angie and Artie Maitland, the kids who later travelled with the Doctor in Nightmares in Silver. Clara keeps shutting the Doctor out and hoping he'll leave. He gets changed, dropped those light brown jacket and wore the long purple coat as the monks on cool. I like the new outfit and got his bow tie on. Celia Imrie plays Rosemary Kislet, who's got taken over by the Great Intelligence since she was a child. Apparently that was during the events of Yeti's Underground in Web of Fear. Becoming a servant, fantastic acting there. He robbed her all the years, which is pretty messed up. Dan Lee and Robert Whitelock played Alexei and Malha, who got minds taken over by Great Intelligence and works for Kislet. They're fantastic as well. Spoonheads are the robots sucking people's souls out after they logged into a certain Wi-Fi and created to help the Great Intelligence. I thought they're pretty cool. The way their head turned around was pretty freaky. The little girl from the book that was written by Amelia Williams, which is Amy Pond, wow. She came downstairs mirroring what Clara says and got her soul. So the Doctor came in and dialing the Wi-Fi and got Clara back.
Can you stop this?
He carried her to bed, giving her a glass of water and a few jammy dodgers. After the Doctor sniffed and licked a leaf, he left and guarded the house. Clara met the Doctor outside. So he explained about the Wi-Fi. Clara came back with new knowledge of the technology and stuff. As the Doctor showed Clara the inside of the TARDIS and what it does, the bit where the Doctor flying a plane is a blast to watch. The bit where the TARDIS landed in London and people putting money in the Doctor's fares was a nice scene. Has anyone got any money here for this retrospective? I guess I'll just have to keep going in order to get paid then. I love the bit where the Doctor's riding on the motorbike with Clara with the Bar Bar Biker song. As they're at the cafe with Clara using a laptop, the Doctor orders a coffee. Kislet uses 2 people working there and a little girl to give the Doctor a message saying he has no chance saving Clara. So the Doctor spoonhead drains Clara, and I love the oh dear lord scene. The Doctor riding on a bike on the Shard is an absolute blast. The Doctor orders Kislet to release Clara. She claims she can't. It was the Dr. Spoonhead who's with Kislet while the real Doctor is at the cafe using laptop. Kislet's soul got drained away. As the Doctor got Clara back, the Great Intelligence released everyone and left, and they have no idea what was going on as the unit soldiers arrived. Apparently Mala was supposed to fix the toilet, And the emotional scene, like I said, where Kislet released and asked where her mum and dad is, like a scared child. Richard E. Grant is fantastic as Dr. Simeon and great intelligence. I liked how they used his face and using the copy of him. In the end, the doctor asked Clara to travel with him. She said, come back the next day, which is Wednesday, and left. The doctor says, right then, Clara Oswald, time to find out who you are. Like I said, Matt Smith does a great performance, and I think this is a fantastic episode. What did you think of The Bells of St. John? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.